Good morning. Good morning. It's hump day. Wednesday morning. Throat's a little groggy, y'all. Sinuses are on 100 for whatever reason. So if I sound like a dude, it's just because, trying to drink my coffee and get my throat together. I hope everybody is well. I hope we're just trying to have a good day, a good life. It's a lot of things, a lot of distractions, a lot going on right now. It's a lot to process. It is getting harder each day to smile, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway because it takes more energy to be angry. It's so much easier to smile and be happy and just let that other stuff go on by. However, I did want to mention this news story that I saw, and if you watched the news on yesterday, you probably saw too. It's a young lady, teenager, high school student in Carroll County that decided to go on, Snapchat and make this racist rant towards some of her classmates. They said it was, in the news story, they said it was directed towards some of her classmates. The parent of one of the recipients of it also said good morning, that it was directed towards her child or whatever and some other classmates. Now, recently, we just had another school in Carroll County. I guess they say on the other side of town, 15, 20 minutes away from that high school. It's two kids, the girl and the boyfriend, calling people the N-word. They was going to make a N-word in the sink. Good morning, LaTanya. Now, this particular young lady, she's on there calling, saying she can say the N-word whenever she want to. She don't give a good GD, who, whatever. Y'all, what is wrong with these young people? Let me just say this. Racism, hatred, a dislike, disdain for someone because of... She's doing fine. I have to tell you, asked about her. I miss y'all. Lifelong childhood friends. Everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well in your family as well. Hatred, racism, not liking somebody because of their skin color, that's taught. That's what we call learned behavior. No one is born in this world saying, oh, I don't like, oh, that person is brown, or that person is white, I don't like them. Or learn to use the verbiage. Good morning, Julia. How you doing? Tell everybody I said hey over there. It's taught. Nobody wakes up with that hatred in their heart. Nobody is born disliking another race. Someone has to teach them that. And some of that hatred goes on for generation after generations. I was not raised like that. I was raised to love everyone. Anybody who know me and who I grew up, know my mama, you could be one-eyed green, you can come in our house. Never, ever taught that. But for a person of such a young age to feel that, I mean, this little girl ain't old enough. She ain't old enough to know that. She ain't lived, she ain't experienced nothing. You understand what I'm saying? At that point in your life, to have such a dislike, a hatred for a person of another race, and to get on wide world internet and say this and express it and feel like nobody's supposed to say anything, there's not supposed to be any backlash, and you don't care. It's a problem. We have a problem in this world. And I'm not a world traveler, so I can't speak on what's going on in other countries. Only what we see, But in the United States of this America, it is horrible. It is horrible. Y'all, I'm at work and I don't know who knocking on the door. Ain't nobody supposed to be out here. Let's look at, oh, this the people I can let them in. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Ain't nobody really working that much. Come on.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm alright.
But let me just say this. This
How many containers?
just that one back there in the back.
Why they got you down for 3? Just on offer for the 640, right? Why they got down for 3?
We just had one. Okay. So what I was saying is this: that in this country, in the past, what's this, 2020, 3 years, it has become just almost free will. I mean, you know, this is America. It's the land of the free. We have freedom of speech and all of that. But because our president took it upon himself to speak negatively about people of other races, other color than whatever he is, it became open season. Good morning, Roberta. Now everybody feel like they can get on TV, Facebook, whatever social media outlet they utilize. You good? You good? All right. Thank you. Have a good one. Dixon, Dixon. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. Let me get back to my point. Still gotta work, you know. Since he, the leader of this free world, made it, you know, obvious that he has a dislike, he's prejudiced, he's racist, that's just who he is. Okay, that's fine. But because he made it open season on anybody of color, everyone feels like they can do the same, and it's no problem. We're not supposed to react. We're not supposed to feel a certain type of way because people are calling people out of their name, using negative slang towards another person of color. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that I've never done that. But the way I was raised, you did that in your house. If you did it. Because my mom didn't allow it, period, anyway. But you did not go and use a public platform and speak that type of hatred for another person. In this life where we are right now, we have enough negativity as it is that we would raise our children in a manner that they will continue with this foolishness. It's ignorance, it's foolishness, buffoonery, whatever you want to call it. But it all boils down to not having the love of God in your heart. It all boils down to, I think I'm better than you. No, no one is better than anyone else. Good morning, Daryl. We might be better at some things. We might be in a better situation. We might have a better mindset. But we all on the same playing field. Look at the corona. It did not discriminate. It does not care who it affects. White, green, black. No one is superior. And I really feel like that is part of the lesson that we need to learn from what is going on in this world today. It didn't go up to Africa, India. It didn't go to the third world country. It all over the world. So that maybe we can take a look and see that we are all 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes. Skin color, yes, we all originate from something different, but when all of this is said and done, you and I and everyone else are all God's children. So our response and how we react to anything, or how we deal with one another, or how we treat anyone is how we want to be treated. The golden rule don't ever go out of style. Hey Hope, how you doing, love? Miss seeing you. It don't ever is that's why it's golden. It never goes. It's never. I don't care how long we live. Treat other people the way that you want to be treated, regardless of what the setting is, regardless of the work, co-worker, neighbor, friend, associate, or what have you. Deal with people. Hey Dina, how you doing this morning? How you want to be treated. Even in your business practices. Don't be shady. Don't be trying to get over on people. That's why we often get a reputation. Us, because like I tell you, I'm not white, never been, so I can't talk about that. We get a reputation that we do because of the way that we deal with people in our practices. And then people are saying, I ain't going to deal with black folks. They don't know how to treat you. All black people don't do bad business. I know that's right. I know. Daryl, I know she was prejudiced, but she did not know how to deal with me. She just did not. She did not. Boy, the night 7 crew, she didn't know how to take us. She just be like, okay, y'all have whatever y'all want. You're right, because we're not going to stop. It's one of my former co-workers there. You know, we dealt with prejudice on a whole nother level at that job. But hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it. I'm not going to disrespect. If you're a person in authority over me, I'm not going to disrespect you. But I know how to stand up for myself in a way that's going to have you looking at me like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, people look at me and they be like, oh, you know, she fat, she slow. Play with it if you want to. I have had some great experiences in this life. I've had some great supervisors, some people who have shown me some things. Always have taught me, wherever job you go on, learn that policy. Whatever that policy is your covering. So when they get out of hand, you put that policy right back on. Show me that in writing. Where is that in writing? I can't stand it. Because we are people of color, it is an automatic assumption for a lot of people of our same color, but a lot of white people think we don't read. We don't understand certain things. We just gonna take whatever they're willing to dish out. We don't have to. Because, see, God has given me the authority. I'll walk with it. And, you know, I don't mistreat anybody. I'm not going to I never taught my child to dislike anybody of color. I won't teach my grandchildren that. But I do teach them that you are worthwhile. You know, we got to teach our kids to know their worth, to know their value, pour into them. And if you have an opportunity to affect any youth, even these millennials, they still need our guidance, because you know they out here that little shaky. Heck no, Daryl. They say never, but baby, I think I live in a tent on the bridge before I go work in that job again. But I work with adolescents on my job right now. And because we're doing everything virtually, you know, we not, you know, right there with them every day, okay? So I had one young man who had just started this program. And I hadn't really had a chance to have a come to Jesus meeting with him. Now, he's prejudiced. He is. Myself and my other coworker, we had this conversation, and she was saying it, we was like, okay, we know. He hasn't had that opportunity to really get to know us, to spend that time with us. I'm telling you, I can't wait for this brother. He's not a brother. For this young man to come back up in here so he can get educated on how he's going to interact with me and everybody else in here, because everybody else, with the exception of my boss, is black. So he might as well get used to it, partner. Even his probation officer is black. Whatever. But we need to set the standard. We need to raise the bar. We need to let people know, first of all, it's not acceptable. I don't know what those parents out there in Carroll County plan on doing, because they reached out to the school board or what have you. No response. The other school board, they got rid of those other two who did that at the school out there. But I don't know, this school system has not responded. So I don't know what their response is going to be. I don't know what those parents plan on doing. But I know they need to do something. I mean, I applaud the lady for going to the news and bringing it and putting it out there so that other people who hadn't seen it can be aware of who this person is and how they behave. We do need to reveal these people. We need to call them out on their mess. Good morning. That's my coworker. She coming in here. But we just need to do that. We need to make sure that, hold on, y'all. I'm kind of slow. I have to say my password to myself in my head because I'm old, But we need to make sure that we are setting the example and that we are not accepting it. Because people are dishing this stuff out, that don't mean we have to accept it. But we have to figure out a way to deal with it in a way that we don't go to their level. That we let them know we was there and they don't forget it. But they realize that we were professional. We were different. We were controlled in the situation. We don't want to return anger for anger. That's not our job. God says, vengeance is mine. And believe me, all you ever have to do in that type of situation is sit back and watch. Just wait. God will show you his hand. He will show you. He will smite those enemies. Trust and believe me. You'll see, be like, oh my God, it might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. But he will. He will. He is a fair God. He is a loving God. But he has a dislike for those who mistreat his children. And there are many people out here who feel like it's okay to do that. And I'm not saying kiss anybody behind and just let something go. But I'm saying it's a way to deal with things where we don't have to return evil for evil. But you have to let people know, I'm not taking this. I'm not going to stand for this. You better find you somebody else to play with. I'm a Christian, but I ain't nobody's fool neither. Let's make sure that we're not teaching hatred to our kids because we dislike something. I dislike what that little girl was saying, and especially that she's so young and she's targeting other people, trying to make them feel inferior. We're not inferior. No one is inferior to any other race. No, that's not right. Not right at all. So, with that being said, I just wanted to, I had to get that off my chest. It was bothering me. I went to bed with that on my mind. I shouldn't have. But, I was thinking about that little girl. I'm like, Lord have mercy. But I want you guys to have a great day. I want you guys to live in love and peace as much as we possibly can. And we can. We just have to control our emotions, and that's what we can do. How we react, how we respond. We can't control the world and all its stuff that's going on out there, but we can control this and this and these, So it's Wednesday. Have a good day. Supposed to have some YouTuber. Have a good one. Some thunderstorms, I think, later on this evening. But right now, the weather is good. So take advantage of that. Go out there and get you some vitamin D, That's something that helps build up your immune system, y'all, as well. So be easy. Have a good one. I love you all. Take care.